An employment agreement is a great way to build a relationship between you and your employees. It sets the stage for a long-term relationship because it clearly sets out what the roles and responsibilities of both the employer and the employee are. Anything and everything that is important to the relationship between the employer and the employee is in the employment agreement. For example, details about compensation, both cash compensation and stock compensation, benefits such as medical benefits, the leave policy, rules and regulations of the employment, as well as a non-disclosure clause if particularly secretive information is going to be shared, are all included in the employment agreement. Additionally, a non-compete clause is also added to the employment agreement to prevent your employee from being poached or hired by a competitor. For the employer, he can use the agreement to ensure that the notice period is served by the employee and also to prevent the employee from joining a competitor if it is against the terms and conditions in the employment agreement. The employee can use the agreement to ensure that all his rights and obligations as an employee are fully honored by the employer. It is important to note that an employment agreement is fully respected by courts of law in India. This depends greatly. If you are going to invest in training the employee and skill development of the employee, for example, sending the employee abroad on training or having a long-term intensive training program, this bond period can be as much as 5 years in some cases. But for most circumstances and situations, the maximum bond period allowed in an employment agreement is only 18 months. It is up to the employer to demonstrate that enough and sufficient investment has been made in the employee to demand a higher bond period. Yes, it is. This agreement is valid even if it is printed on the letterhead or the official paper of your company. Because of the customization and the effort involved in preparing the document, it may take up to 3 business days. But we are also happy to do this in 1 business day on priority if a special request is made. Absolutely, we'll be delighted to speak to you, and a member of our team will get back within 1 business day of you placing the request.